Hello class. Hello class, this is Miss Avila. I'm going to be using my screen to show you how to get started on the marketing plays project that's coming up. I wanted to give everyone it from the very beginning of how to get into it and what to do. Okay, so in our class, starting off, I'm going to go down to, it's actually in week 12. No, that's not for a little bit yet, but I know some people are wanting to get started on it, so I thought I would go ahead and show you what to do. So if you open up the project, you'll see these are the things that come up. The Marketing Ploys project, the directions are right here. These are the common marketing ploys that you'll be using, and these are two example projects, okay? So I'm going to go through and show you a few things about how to actually get through the project. So what you're going to be doing here is thinking about a theme that you want to use for your project. It can really be on anything, and this is just to help focus what you're going to be searching for. So, for example, you can choose a popular brand such as Nike or Adidas or even Verizon or Apple, whatever you want to do. You could also go more with a theme like guns or politics. You could do vintage ads or something, as it says in the directions, like being healthy. Um, it says that I need to approve your themes. Really, I just want you to have a theme, okay? So for this, you're going to be choosing two commercials, and for each commercial, you're going to be identifying 5 things. One, you're going to identify the two marketing ploys that are being used. You're going to identify the use of ethos, pathos, or logos and explain how it's being used. Now, you'll see in the examples what I mean by that. Identify the intended audience. Is this meant for kids? Is it meant for anyone? Is it meant for parents? Is it meant for athletes? That's what I want you to tell me why you think that's the intended audience. Demonstrate an understanding of an analysis of the message of the commercial. Again, I'll show you what that means in the examples. And identify and explain one fallacy within the commercial. So you just finished doing your fallacy projects. This should not really be very difficult for you to do, but you must explain it. You can't just list the fallacy. You'll see that in the example as well. So these are two commercials. You'll copy probably off of YouTube or something would be the easiest to do it from, and copy the link for that commercial and you'll put it into your project. I'll also show you how to do that. For each of the print, so then you're going to choose right here, choose 5 advertisements. Now these are what people call print ads, and I'll show you how to find these, but these are just a Google image search underneath what your theme happens to be. I'm going to show you how to do the commercials on the ads after we get through it. Then you're going to identify one marketing ploy, the same thing as what we did above, but you only have to tell me one marketing ploy being used. Okay. You can only use each of the ploys one time. If you reuse one of the ploys, I will take off points. Be aware of that. It's not hard. There's tons and tons of marketing ploys out there, and I have a huge list to give you anyways. You're going to create a PowerPoint or a Prezi to be turned in on Canvas. You need to have an introductory slide with your name and the theme. And each slide must have all of these. That's the same thing that we already talked about above, but you must have the ad somewhere on it or the link for the commercial. Have clearly identified the marketing ploy or ploys being used. Tell me about the intended audience. Explain ethos, pathos, logos. Which one? You don't have to do all 3. You're choosing one of those. And then the analysis and the fallacy. Okay. Moving on to moving on to the Marketing Ploys project here. I'm opening it up. Again, these are just the directions that I already went over with you, but if you wanted to print them out, it shows you, and it also gives you a rubric for how I'm going to be grading this. This is also located on the assignment itself when you have it open in Canvas, okay? This is literally everything I just talked to you about, okay? Oh no. Okay, I didn't do it. The common marketing ploys that you're going to be using are these. Now, again, that's on the list of things that over here, that's this. Okay, so when you open that, that's what this will look like. Okay. Common marketing ploys, there's many of them, and I am sorry, usually this is a printed copy and I didn't realize that half of them are upside down, but humor is one of them. I'm not going to teach you about all of the marketing ploys. I'm just going to show you how to do the project. You should read through all of these, but there's humor, catchy slogans and jingles, emotive language. Again, this is where it's upside down. Weasel words, fine print disclaimers, puffery, sex appeal, feel good ads. You can go through these. Please look through them. These are very self explanatory. It's this idea is that you're learning, and I haven't provided an example of each one, but and then another type of marketing ploy is colors. So if you read through the colors and how they persuade you using colors, this is a good, these are all really good examples of how that's done. Okay, so let me get out of here. Now to show just an example, this is one that I have done. And I'm just going to go through it a little bit. So this is the home slide, right, where you have to have your name. This one is on fitness advertisements. So this would be an example of you don't have to have the same specific one, but these are all on fitness ads. So here you'll see I have catchy slogans and jingles, which is Nike's Just Do It. The target audience is anyone who wants to get in shape and be motivated because Nike is an athletic brand, okay? This is when I say the next one is explaining the message of the commercial or the print ad. This is a familiar advertisement for people and they feel comfortable with the brand. Therefore, they feel connection to the brand. It tells us that with Nike, you can just do it. Okay, then I'm going to explain why this is ethos. Catchy slogans are an example of ethos because they remind us that the brand has credibility and trust. So I want you to explain it like in that kind of way. The fallacy here is questionable cause because it suggests that Nike is the reason you would be able to accomplish your fitness goals. Okay, obviously there are more things that you will have to do in order to accomplish your fitness goals. The next one is a celebrity endorsement. These all go through and explain it out very well on what I'm looking for. I would not say that anything less than what I have done here would be full credit. Okay, this is like a minimum full credit. If you put in more, that's great. You'll see here, and you see that these are all pictures that I put in. I'm pretty sure all of you know how to put in the pictures and everything, but I am going to show you quickly how to do that after we go through this. I want to get to the commercials. Okay. When you put in your commercials, this is just a link copied off of YouTube, as you can see. Before you submit your assignment, you want to make sure that the links work. When you put your cursor over the link, it should turn into a hand or whatever it turns into on your computer, and you should be able to click on it and it will take you to the commercial. Okay, that way I can see your commercials, and I don't really want to let it play, so that's why, but it takes you in and shows you the commercial. Okay, I can go through and see it and then listen to it and see if you have the correct marketing ploys on there. Okay, so sorry, back to the project. Okay, and again on here I've told us there are two types of marketing ploys because it's a commercial. Now I'm looking for two types, emotive language, also an image ad. You don't have to explain them, they're self-explanatory. Target audience, the ad showing us, what is the ad actually showing us, and then it uses logos and explaining the fallacy. Okay, read through these, use them to your advantage. Then the other one is very similar. It's just another example for you to see. This is a student example that I asked permission to use. And this is just so this one was on cigarettes. And you can see the way that the cigarette advertisements have changed over time and who endorsed them at different times. And as you can see, everything is well explained in this as well. Okay, so now what I'd like to do is I'm just going to start a new presentation. I'll just pick this one because why not? And then you would want to start off. I didn't realize this was going to have stuff in it already. And then whatever theme you choose, okay, and put your name and stuff on it, okay. Okay, so if I am on Google and I'm just going to use Samsung advertisements. Okay, when you go, so I just chose Samsung. If you go and click on images right here, it will bring up so many, and you just go through and pick which one you like, and then you're going to so I'm going to see copy image. I'm going to go back to my PowerPoint, my blank one, and I'm going to paste my image into there. Maybe. There it comes. Oh, okay. Okay, I don't like this one. I have to change my PowerPoint to something less dramatic. Okay, I'm going to go to the end of this one and just show you how to do it. Add a new slide. Okay, here, now I'll put this one in. Make it a little bit bigger. Okay, and then I put in all of the information that goes in with it. If I don't mind you putting what marketing ploy it is right up here, okay? And then putting the information on the side, just like it shows on these. It doesn't matter how you do it. That part's very easy. That's just how you get one of the put an actual picture in. Okay, so then if I put in another new slide and I want to very simply, I'm going back to my advertisements. Now if I go to videos right here, there are all kinds of the videos. So I'm just going to go with the first one for the sake of time because I'm running out of time here. I'm going to pause this, and when you go to share, you copy the link, okay? Go back to your PowerPoint, paste it in, but you'll see that it's black. Most of you probably already know this, but you need to click enter so it changes color and it's underlined. Then you see that you can follow the link and it's a live link that will take you to a video. That's really important. After you, because if it's not live, I can't see it. After that, you go in and put in all of the rest of your information. I hope that this helps. If you have more questions, please email me and I will walk you through more information. Thanks so much. Have a great day.